Welcome back to the channel. Parked in front of Chad and I today is a gorgeous 1970 Nova. We're gonna go around it, show you what it's got going for it, what it's got going against it. We're gonna get on it a little bit and show you how it goes down the road.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, this ain't your grandpa's Nova anymore. This little car has got a super straight body. If you go to our website, guys, coyoteclassics.com, you're gonna see just how solid the frame rails, floors, trunk is. Inside the trunk's really nice as well. It's got the correct mat in there, all speckled. We put a brand new set of American Racing chrome torque thrust, American Racing rims, BFG raised white letter tires. They're all brand new. The restorer of this car chose to paint the front and rear bumpers and some of the trim on it. It was kind of a choice. I didn't know if we should go ahead and re-chrome the bumpers again or buy new ones, but it kind of goes with the whole theme of the car.
Yeah, I like it. And even the bumpers, you know, they're painted just as nice as the car with all the metallic in it.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous car, guys. As we go underneath the hood, we got a built 350 here. It's got aluminum heads, but it's got power steering, which is awful nice. I mean, other than that, this car's pretty plain Jane as far as from the factory. But they did a great job on the paint job years ago. As we come in here to the interior of the inner fenders, I'll tell you what, the inner fenders are painted just as nice as the outside. The firewall's clean, the inner fenders here and the black's clean. Frame's all been painted, just a really nice looking car. Still has a factory cowl tag on it as well, so windshield washer fluid. Like I said, this was your grandpa's Nova to begin with. Put an awesome power plant, great looking paint scheme, new wheels, but still supports a gorgeous original, to my knowledge, dark green interior.
Yeah. So I do love the color scheme with it though too. And they used a lot of metallic, especially on the top half of this two-tone paint scheme.
You really need to, yeah, I don't know if it goes with the green, that's what's cool, but it's kind of
like a sea green.
Yeah, it's a bluish green, kind of on the top with a gorgeous silver metallic bottom. You really have to see the paint in person to appreciate it. As we look from front to back, the hood gaps are really nice on it, nice and even, and the hood mounts perfectly flush with the top of the fender. The grille, front eyebrow chrome, and the hood chrome's in great shape as well. We tried putting a little bigger tire in the back, guys, but without jacking the ass end way up, we went about as big as we could here. And the tire stance looks really nice on it now.
Yeah, it does. And the wheels totally changed, you know, the look of the car.
It has some center lines or something on it before, which is not my favorite. As we look at the gaps and stuff, like I said, it's got 63,000 miles on the odometer. It's the way this body is, it's very possible that could be the original miles. The back of the hood, cowl, fender, door, all line up excellent. It's a little paint chip right here on the top edge of the rocker. Other than that, lower fender is perfect. Rocker panel is in great shape. No bubbles, no blisters on the door. There's another little paint chip right here. The bottom of the door lines up perfectly to the bottom here of the front of that quarter panel. And then as we go over top of the, so I have just a little tiny little paint chip right here as well.
And then the body side moldings.
Yep.
They're more or less kind of look original.
They're the original body side moldings, but it's been painted to match that silver, so it matches perfectly. If a guy wants to spruce it up a little bit, maybe put some new tailpipes on it. The tailpipes are a little surface rusty.
Sound good though.
Yeah, they do sound good. You want to rev it up a little bit, D? The tires, we went with 15x7s all the way around so we don't get those wheels too. Yeah, sounds good. Down lower quarter here is in excellent shape as well. So many times this is where they go bad. Bottom of the lower quarter is all painted nicely too. We did go ahead and put new wheel well trim on it and the new wheels and tires. The chrome around the outside edges here, the windows, have just a little bit of scratching to them, but the overall appearance of it's in really good shape. Same thing with the glass. It's got the original safety glass all the way from front to back and is in excellent shape on the passenger side. Now, so many people cut corners on the door jambs and stuff, and they did a really nice job here. They broke the two-tone line up perfectly in the door jamb all the way across. I have a new set of scuff plates I bought for it. We didn't get them put on yet, but these are the original ones. But I did go ahead and buy a new set. Original door panels. Check this out, D. I think someone actually fixed this one. It looks like it might have had a crack in it and somebody took it to a upholstery shop and fixed it. You can see that on the top it's stitched. Probably back in the day before they ever reproduced them. Door rubbers are in excellent shape. Door panels are great. Corners of the door is excellent. Like I said earlier, just a really good solid car. Carpet's fantastic. Looks like they probably put new carpet in it. It's got the Nova floor mats, which are in great shape. The dash pad is perfect. The trim here is nice, and they even went with a two-tone all the way in this jam area here. It's got the correct seat belts in the front and the rear. 3 in the front, 3 in the back. Back seat is perfect. Door panels are in excellent shape in the back. Headliner looks like that's been replaced. I say that because you can see a few little wrinkles here and there, but it's in excellent shape. Still has the overhead seat belt clips. The steering wheel is in excellent shape. The steering column is nice. 63,456 miles on the odometer. Again, we can't prove one way or another whether that's right or wrong. The heater fan works, but here's what always tells me if something's got 163 or 63.
We allow those who we care for to text and drive.
When the original AM radio looks as nice as it does and still works. Gas gauge works, heater works, wipers work properly and park. The paint on the dash itself is in excellent shape as well. It's got aftermarket gauges down here. We'll get to the oil pressure, temperature, and volt here in a little bit. At one point, somebody, when they took these scuff plates off, looks like they dyed it just a little bit darker. So there is some little chipping along there. Inside the glove box is in excellent shape. Again, here's the, looks to me like the original paint, and look how nice and clean this is around the edges. I really think this was a garage kept car until it got painted and beefed up a little bit. You really don't have to shut the doors hard at all, Dalton. It's just a super solid car.
And the doors line up really nice too.
Same thing with this trunk lid. Trunk lid seems to line up really good. Have you really seen much else for paint imperfections?
There's a little like micro scratch there.
Wow. Yeah. Just that's in the clear. I think that'll buff out. But really good fit, finish. The top of the roof's in excellent shape. Again, so many times here in this factory lead line, you're going to see some sort of a imperfection. This one's in great shape here. And I really like this pinstripe here. It just really broke everything up with the silver on top of it.
I mean, that's what I love about the cars. You know, there's a lot of Novas out there. There's a lot of red ones and black ones and blue ones, you know, but you're not going to see another, you know, one of this color scheme.
No, it's definitely a good color scheme. And it goes well with that original green style interior, too. Tire size, guys, we went ahead and they're 215 70s on the front. I remember that. 235 60s 15s on the back. Again, brand new, no miles on them whatsoever. Got a little bit of a buffing compound right here, comes right off. Yeah, the paint's excellent on this car for being older. I know the previous owner had it for at least 7 years, and it was painted before he got it, so that tells you about the care the car has been given. As we talked about it on the passenger side, the way this hood fits with the cowl and top of the door and everything is just as nice on this side. I'm kind of excited to drive it. I mean, it's a column shift car. I didn't think it'd have much, but when I first took it out, I mean, this thing screamed. Since then, Brandt has adjusted the timing a little bit, backed it off. Just made sure that it dieseled a little bit when we first got it in. We backed that down, and hopefully it's ready to go. Door handle also is original. Really good shape, guys, but there's just a little bit of some scratching there. Door panel's in excellent shape. They did go ahead and put a new armrest base in here. Pad's nice and new. And the door jamb paint looks good. Going in and out, these have to be, seat covers have had to been redone. They're just too nice. There's absolutely no wear anywhere coming in and out of these seats. Here's the next one we're going to do, D, the old 63 Ford. We've had a lot of people asking about that car. horn works. We talked about the radio working ready. All that good stuff. All right, bench seat. It's all the way back. There's not one crack or nothing in that steering wheel. 3-speed automatic transmission.
As far as your oil pressure, you know, right now we're carrying about 50.
Yeah, that's it. It's warmed up too. It's at 180 degrees. We had it running for a while. Looks like the amp gauge, guys, is not quite right. So many times we see that, and the volt gauges just aren't right on them. What I like about this car is just going down the road, it drives like a 63,000 mile car. As far as our steering goes, it's perfect. Here's our brakes. Stop nice and straight, and a really nice full pedal. No power brakes, but they're in great shape all the same. So we're getting up to a stop sign. Our oil pressure is still about 38 pounds, and our idle's probably running about 500-600. I don't have a tack in here, but you can just kind of feel that loop of that can.
Yep. It does get up and go.
It goes, man. There's 70 right there.
That sounds nice too.
90 mile an hour, just that fast, guys. Now, as far as our brakes go, we have to stop in a hurry. Brakes stop nice and straight. Again, they are manual.
Manual drums, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
That kick down words.
This thing hauls ass.
It sounds like you're driving a friggin' race car too.
What I like is you can hear that awesome sound, guys, coming from the exhaust and the tailpipes, but inside the cabin of this car, it's just nice and quiet.
Yeah, it is.
As far as our wind noise, like I said, it drives like Grandpa's car down the road, but frickin' performs like a race car, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like the Grease Monkey grandson got a hold of it.
Yeah, I like that. Grease Monkey's grandson. Whoever gets this is gonna love it. The power steering is just awesome. The alignment's great. Tires and wheels are new. Like I said, it's just ready to go.
Yeah, it is. All right, I think this is probably gonna be a quick selling car. Go to the website, guys, coyoteclassics.com. Check this thing out. Give us a shout. Make this little Nova yours.